You don't need to wash. If you want, you can, but you don't need to wash it, and then it's ready for styling. No. And revitalizing mask is what you have to rinse it after you use this. So once you take shampoo and conditioner, and then you can put the revitalizing mask. This is especially for people who have really damaged hair, people who have breakouts, people who have very breakage, and people who lose a lot of it is not properly maintained. So for this, you can try as many times as you want. You can try every day. You can try alternate days. See how I use this almost once a week because I have a lot of split ends. So this personally I can this is my favorite product. Just try it and it will be benefit to you whoever has split ends. And followed by there is something called I already covered the dual defense spray. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Next one.
This everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. You can talk about the anti-dandruff. Yeah.
Okay. So this is for folks who had dandruff or who has dandruff. Who used to have it. Yeah. Dryness, scalp, dandruff. So I'm sure everybody would have used before using our products. They would have used Head and Shoulders, right? Head and Shoulders. What are the other?
Pantene.
Yeah. What else?
Pantene.
Might do. So I used to I've used Head and Shoulders anti-dandruff, right? Even after getting in the business, for some people, right, this is again like any other product. You got to use it, feel it. What works for you works. What doesn't work for you, it does not work for you, right? Which means because don't try it continuously because you won't have hair to try it again. Because reason is dandruff is a very important thing, right? I used to use Head and Shoulders for a long time, right? Until this product came, this one. The earlier one, even though they say it's flake free, it has no chemicals, all guaranteed. If you look at Head and Shoulders, $5.99, they used to guarantee everything. But when you wear a blue shirt or something, and then on the day that you have taken, you have shampooed, it's okay. The next day you'll have flakes here, right? So I think they released it 2-3 years back, maybe 3 years back, right? For some reason I didn't try. I wasn't sold out to Satinic yet. I gotta be little honest here because because Satinic wasn't. It didn't, for me it was a dry scalp, and for me it wasn't. It wasn't reacting to me, right? But when I tried this, right, my dandruff drastically reduced in less than 3 months, right, 90 days. And then a combination of this and anti-hair fall. This really works. The reason why I'm saying this is I kind of went and researched a little bit. So Head and Shoulders, they publicly advertise. They use zinc, right? If you see on the on the label, you should see zinc, and they would see paraben free, dye free, aluminum free. They would say everything, but nothing is free except your hair, right? So, but when we I looked at this product and I kind of researched why it was. So they use a lot of seed oils, right? And one thing is about the extract of leaf, some leaf. What is that? Morris Niagara leaf extract. This is something very unique. They use. That's their kind of patented thing that works for dry scalp, and you don't have. Right now, I have 100%. What do you call flake free? You don't have no flakes at all, even if I have it. And that's a combination between dandruff, anti-dandruff, and anti-hair fall, right? Because a lot of people have used Head and Shoulders, Pantene, Garnier. The most common ingredient that they use is the zinc, and then they use all this dye-free. If you look at their advertisement, they sell that. But you have to really think about it, because a lot of people have used Head and Shoulders, but they don't have hair anymore, hair anymore on their head, right? TD used to say that Head and Shoulders, like the advertisement, and then you don't have hair anymore, right? So you really have to know which products works for you. That's number one. I think Amway has again, as a company, it has improved a lot too in terms of products. It's amazing. Now, earlier you used to compare, oh look at this. I used to fight with Priya when I was new to the country, right? You know, look at this Dove. It comes for at least 2 months. Look at your soap. You know, I used to compare all these things, but you have to understand, once you start using the products, once you know the value of the products, right? Automatically the products work on you. Like, that is something that, you know, it depends on your body metabolism, how it reacts to that. That's important, right?
Yeah, but I've also seen when as soon as before you know, this dandruff shampoo, when he was using Head and Shoulders, the moment he's done with the shower and he's rubbing with the towel, and you should look at the towel, how many...
I used to have hair like this, you know. They all...
No, seriously, I can
how
say...
many have you used white towels?
No.
I still get...
no, I have to...
So, you do this! You do this and then you see, you know, all your hair.
When I have to go to the bathroom and then clean all the things, and then I have to go take the shower, because that much amount of hair he was losing.
Sadi, you have wild cards, Sadi. Sadi has done something very peculiar.
Yeah, and then you know, talking about the anti-hair fall. Yeah. So the next one is the anti-hair fall shampoo, conditioner, and the scalp tonic. Anybody use this?
Awesome.
Scalp tonic. Yeah, a lot of people use the scalp tonic. So this is one of the best product again. You know, I've also used it when post pregnancy I was losing a lot of hair, so that's when I tried this anti-hair fall shampoo, conditioner, and the scalp tonic. So this is saving up to 1,800 strands per month. So the average person loses 150 to 200 per month. But you can save, if you use this, you can save up to 1,800 per month. So imagine. So if you start using now, you could be saving a lot more strands.
What do you say?
Hair.
1,800?
Yeah.
Okay. So people do not, is it not ditto? Okay.
I can add it.
How do you apply it? You just apply it on your scalp?
So how you use it is, you know, you can apply it in wet hair or damp hair, doesn't matter. All you need to do, I can do, you know, this is close. Yeah, just put one line here, and one line here. And then take a little bit and then massage in a circulation motion, and then leave it on. So you're good to go.
Your hair can be dry too.
Your hair can be dry too. You don't have to wash it.
It works great for people who have itchy scalp.
Yeah, it works great.
And
People
also
are,
it helps you to have more volume.
yeah, there is a video.
More baby. Yes.
So on Instagram, if you put Satanic, Amway Satanic, so people are putting a lot of reviews. Once, what is the pre and post use of this product? So I was just checking the pictures. I don't have time to show, you know, other people's pictures, but if you go to Instagram, you can see so many people have posted the before and after pictures. So I was amazed to see the guys and the girls. They took a video, they took a photo of that baldness, and then they posted a picture how the hair grew after that. So I was amazed to see the results. So this is one product you might want to try if you have not ordered it. And yeah, as I said, this is a combination of, you know, again, shampoo, conditioner, and the scalp tonic. If you use all these, you will see greater results. And then moving on to styling, you know, once you shampoo, condition, and then treat it, and then
Vaibhav uses this. Kavita, does Vaibhav use this? Hair is like
and then people who are really into styling, we have a different set of products for styling. Anybody style here? Style? I mean, straighten your hair, curl your hair. Style. Okay. So we have the texturing matte wax. So this is both for guys, men and women who wants to style their hair. If you want to curl your hair, so it is not greasy or oily or sticky. So it is all lightweight, and you can see it is not you don't have the puffiness all the time when you do makeup in India, right? Like when last time somebody was talking about when somebody did the hair for her and it was like big puff, and it takes long time for her to come back to the normal. So none of those will happen if you use this, because it is oil free, not sticky, not greasy. I have not used it because I don't style it that often. And the other one is called the nice. This is called the final step finishing spray. So if you're ever style your hair, if you're going for a party, or if you wanted to have that style for a long period of time, all you have to just spray it. So it's gonna last up to 24 hours. And anything else that I'm missing? This is the styling cream. So again, this and this are, I think, similar. You can just see which one works for you. These both go hand in hand, the texturing matte wax and styling cream. This actually, if you want the smoothing, this is going to strengthen your hair. It's going to give you smooth texture. So you have to use along with the smooth moisturizing shampoo, conditioner, and all of this, you will get greater results.
So, could anybody guess the volume, of, let's say you choose 3 to 4 products daily, right? What's your PV, which is on your ditto?
20, 30.
I would say 30 PV, right? So 30 PV is just for, for both of us, or
no, we have a larger family, so we might be ordering, a lot of shampoos.
Yeah, on an average you get 30 PV. And that's something that you take care of your. They talk about health. They talk about hair. It's also health related. You got to take care of that. And I think 30 PV out of that, right? Minimum, I guess.
Yeah, less than that.
Right. So that's on ditto, right? And that's important for you to analyze what products work for you, and then put 30 PV on ditto, 25 PV, whatever works for you. And that's something.
And I want to share. Last month, I have sold this anti-hair fall shampoo and conditioner. 20 of those, and I shipped from here to Florida. One of my friend ordered, and her friend also wanted to order, so that was a repeated order for me. So I was happy to help her out. So
Awesome.
Any other testimonials that we have here in terms of?
Do they have a hair care recommender still in the website? I didn't check recently where you can.
no, there is nothing.
Healthcare recommended? Alright, with that,
Thank you.
take care of your hair. Alright.
Alright, the main host is back, so I can relax now. Awesome guys, please, one more round of applause for Sriram and Vidya. So this is a line of product, it's very critical, but it's very tough to cover also, right? Unlike some other products, it can be a little more glamorous and stuff, but this is glamour related, but the product itself is not. Like we have to dive into the ingredients, but the end product is very glamorous, right? But the Neutralite and the combination of this, I'm sure people who have hair can attest, make it look good. Alright, so moving on, what's that? Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you, Sriram and Vidya, but Vidya, you covered each and every product in detail. I have never seen that much explanation. We just see that shampoo also has these many ingredients, or the key features. It's very good actually. But I want to say, right, in India, right, there was a popular brand like Sunsilk, if anybody remembers, and there are so many varieties in that, and here also, yeah, the small ones, and when you are growing up, you use all of that, you see ads and you get into that Sunsilk Head and Shoulders. My eyes are very sensitive to lot of especially the soaps or anything, right? Any shampoo if I use, my eyes burn like anything. after shampoo it becomes so red. But like Satnic, first time I used, like, maybe a couple of years, like I felt very good, like, and I was like, okay, maybe like I have to try again and again. Never happened to me. And again, one time it happened that I didn't carry my shampoo. I did end up using like Head and Shoulders from my sister, and like that was burning again. Then I thought like, okay, so it's like, Satnic has like with natural ingredients, so that's why it's not burning and it's very good for hair.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's I felt it, like, most of the time. And
Yeah, once in a while, especially if you've been using our products, right, from Amway for a long time, you kind of like, take it for granted, and once in a while you happen to use the next brand, that's when you really again start appreciating the value of our product. Then you go to somebody's house, even water, simple.
Yeah.
You go to somebody's house, you drink water, and you're like, even Saurish, right? You'll take a sip, you're like, oh, you're not gonna drink, I know what's happening. But you won't say it, but it's just that they're used to it, right? And then we go out to a restaurant, he prefers carrying water from home. But that's how it is, right? So you gotta use the products and then.
And one thing I want to say, right, it's like, it's a really thanks to the business that I don't have to look for like, what to use. Because when I came new to this country, there were so many in the stores, right? Like what to buy, what to use. Every time you have to spend money, you try something and you don't like it. Get a small bottle, and that too everything is so big only. There is no like Sunsilk sachets, you don't see it like that here. All big bottles, you have to just waste it again. And here, like, if you go to mall, there will be so many again. But like at least in this business, right, like you don't have to think that, and you used it and like it's very good, it suited you. So that's what I need to say.
Actually, that it helps me if I'm going to like BJ's or any of these big aisles where there's too many options. There's always people looking, especially guys. It's not women. Women know exactly what to pick. Guys are always doing this, and that's an opening line for me. Too many options, right? Guys always respond. Like 9 out of 10 times, guys have always responded, and with a smile, because they know there's too many options. Unless they know what they need, they're all looking. They're lost. So you can use that for contacting too, right? So moving on, I'm sure people are excited to talk about some books that they've heard.
Not some books, real books.
Correction. BWW books, right? If there was no BWW logo on the book you read, let's not talk about it now, right? Or streamings that you heard. So the stage is open.
Alright.
This is Satish, proudly sponsored by Murtuza.
Awesome.
Akshay and Arma. Awesome appliance sponsorship, Balaji Priya, Shini Kavita, Pattern, Asu Kumar actually. So, I'm going to talk about a CD from our own Double Diamond Kumar actually. So, getting into the zone. And there was two things which he talked about. One is, you learn from your mistakes. And you will succeed in life or in your business once you know how to get failed. Right? And I actually observed it. And observed it a few days ago when there was a follow-up one which I was supposed to do for India. And then I told Balaji, can you do it in the follow-up? It was on last weekend. Then he said, yeah, I'll be there. I said, okay, if you're there, then I don't have to worry about it. And then a few minutes later, he called me. He said, you know what? You do it, I'll watch it. Then I was thinking, should I do it? Should I not do it? I said, I'll do it. That's fine. So I was going through. I remember I had a PowerPoint slide, which I prepared what I need to ask in follow-up 1 and follow-up 2. So when I started the meeting, so actually I opened up my PowerPoint slide. So I know, okay, I need to ask this, this, and this. I was going through all the questions and everything was fine. And then after the meeting, I called Balaji. I said, did I do good or not? And he said, you did perfect. So that actually, that incident I can relate to what Kumar spoke about in the CD. Take the ownership of business, right? And the other thing which talk about learning from the mistakes, and that used to happen. I book meetings and a candidate join after 5 minutes, 10 minutes late. And I get really pissed off sometimes. And then this is what I started doing it. In the first call when I booked the appointment, I say, you know what, I have certain expectations from you. When I started a meeting with you, I would expect you to be on time in the meeting, right? If you are not respecting my time, why do you expect me to respect your time as well, right? I'm pretty straightforward, and that I learned from my mistakes. And the other mistakes, that I made was not setting up the expectations, be in a proper attire when you're coming for a meeting, right? And I did, that was a very funny story. I did one MG one with a guy in India, and from Noida, basically in Delhi. And that guy, I know it's a morning time, he was like morning clothes, I shouldn't have to say that. and I was very suited and a proper formal attire, and then that guy looked at me, and then a few minutes later he realized that he was not in proper attire. Then he actually said, excuse me, give me 5-10 minutes, I'll come back. So he actually put on his t-shirt and his trouser and
Put on the t-shirt. Point to be noted. Put on the t-shirt.
So anyway, so after that incident, this is what I used to say in the meeting when I booked the appointment. I say, be on time is one thing that I used to add. Now I used to say, be in a formal attire, right? And I used to write that in the invite when I send. I send 3 lines, be on time, be in a formal attire, and for any reason, if you cancel your appointment or you don't want to push the appointment for a couple of days or a couple of weeks ahead, you do let me know at least 3 to 4 hours in advance. So right there, I'm setting up the expectations. Hey, this is what I expect from you, because my time is valuable, and I want people to respect my time. So as I said earlier, I can totally relate those couple of things and those incidents to what Kumar spoke about in the CD. And that was takeaway from the CD that I actually listened to yesterday. That's it.
Awesome.
Hi team, we are Rajan Sandhya, blessed to be sponsored by Venkat and Madhu. I think some people don't know today is our upline Madhu birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Madhu. Happy birthday to you. You got to wave to the guys on. They don't know who Madhu is, so.
Today only one Madhu is there.
Yeah.
Thanks Sriram and Vidya, awesome presentation. Whenever, right, whoever told giving presentation about hair care, I will be more focused. hair care, I don't know, poor knowledge I have, so I will be more focused whenever giving. That too today, Sriram and Vidya. Vidya, really you are simple and clear. You will give each and every product lot of information. I want to try all the products now. And today I want to talk about the book called Winning Attitude. This is, few months back, book of the month book. Excellent book. I can tell each and every chapter is more important in today our life and in our business as well. When I read in second chapter, Dreaming Big, we all read our goals as a part of our core run, but in that chapter, he clearly explained about how we need to write our goals in clear way. I like this chapter very much. We have to, write our goals like what we want to achieve, like how we want to write, right? We have to achieved it already. Like that we have to write, and we have to put the end date. Definitely, what the reason means, if you don't put end date for any goal, right, we don't start doing something about that goal. So that's the best thing. All uplines usually told this thing whenever we go for counseling also, Balaji and Priya every time. But in this book, clearly explained so much. So best book to read. I think so many people will read already. If anyone doesn't read before, I am recommending you to read that book.
Alright. Nice presentation, Priya, but scar panic, I used to use that, but I don't know how to apply that. I used to put, oh, sorry. Vidya. So I used to put that in my finger and then apply it on my head. But now I got to know how to apply that.
There's a video also.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm talking about Personality Plus book. So I've completed that recently, and it's a really good book. So whenever I used to make the conversations, so a lot of times I used to think like, what is the thing that is going in the other person's mind? So how I have to turn the situation into the way how I can do the DTM. So when I read these books, I understand the different kinds of personalities. So I used to think that so there might be a different kind of personalities, like more varieties, and when I read this book, so there are only 4 kinds of people that that author has explained. It's popular sanguine, who talks more in crisp, and a powerful caloric, which is like a leadership, born leader. So who actually get the things done, doesn't care what others think. And the next one, peaceful phlegmatic. So who always like very calm and quiet kind of a personality. And fourth one is perfect melancholy. Like everything has to be perfect. Like everything has to done on the schedule. So some people might be a mix of two personalities. That's how. So in this book, the author Florence has given an assignment initially itself, so where you can have to answer about 40 questions, and then with that you'll be able to identify what's your personality type. And then when you're reading through the book, you're actually able to relate to yourself. She has quoted a lot of real-time experiences, and the persons like when she had done the counseling for different people around the world, right? So the examples that she has taken from. So there are a lot of correlated things. So people might have gonna face in future, how to handle them, and might have faced in past, not able to deal with them. So there are different scenarios that she has given in that book. So you can go through that. So it's a very useful book for contact. I guess.
Great.
All right, Northeast. Amen. All right. Yeah. So we're tired to blessed blessedly sponsored by the best, the owners of this home, Shinet and Kavita Herugu. And I just want to talk about the hair care presentation, the Satanic. Can you see it?
Tie this side too.
Oh, yeah. See it? Can you see this?
Full of volume.
Should I say it's full of volume? Can you tell? Should I say anything more? This is just take a picture of Tyler's hair. Well, just take a picture of Tyler's hair. Well done, Sharon Pierce. Awesome. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about streaming. Actually, anyway, I'll talk about the bells, right? Talk about do's and don'ts. No one talked about it. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all the details, but I will tell you. I think it's standing order.
Yeah.
Right.
Leadership.
Is it leadership? Okay. So it's leadership. All right. So if you haven't heard it, you should listen to it. A lot of wisdom. I don't know. We don't get to hear from the bells all the time, and whenever they release a CD, it's almost like a CD you should study. The wisdom with which they talk about the process. Talked about they've been applying or working with the process for about 2.5 years. And they give specific numbers of the difference the process has made. And you could tell from their talk that they have cogent examples and experience. Listen to it. There's a lot to learn in it. It's one of those CDs I honestly feel like I need to listen to a lot of times. We all listen to the process. They've been doing it for 2 years before we actually started implementing it. So there's a lot of wisdom there, you know. But listen to it. They give numbers for those of you who like numbers. You're talking about personality type, right? Yeah, from the book Personality Plus. So for those of you who like numbers, I think they talk about everything that will fit all the personality types, and it's an absolutely awesome. I don't want to say CD streaming, right? So listen to it. All right.
All right.
Alright, cool. Thanks everyone for sharing your thoughts on books and CDs and streaming. Right? Some important announcement. Next week ECS. Alright. Who's fired up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have your own ECS at your own home, right? After that, the week after it's Diamond Open by AJ Ori. So next week, just don't show up by habit, right? It's happened. Sometimes when we switch between like Tuesday, Wednesday, so make note of that. So yeah, there'll be if you can plug into uplines, they're going to be in a different continent. You can learn about pyramids. Because all these people are claiming, some people, not all, right? Pyramid schemes. So Srini is going to do a live demo of the real place. So once for all, the question will be settled. Right? Alright, we've saved the best for the last. It's an honor and privilege for us to actually even host this Pase. Thank you, Priya and Kauta. And also to welcome Balaji and Priya.
Yeah.
To the stage. Needless to say, they're a couple that's always in the zone, right? They have a humming team and everyone looks up to them. So please get up on your feet.
I'm giving IB to Priya. Awesome. Super. Delhi. How are you guys? Awesome. That's not the.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Getting warmed up.
Giving thanks.
Okay, let's. Awesome. How are you guys really doing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Slowly going up to the top, but back still didn't get it yet.
Yeah,
So, good. Before I start, here's Priya.
Okay, hi everyone. I know everybody is enjoying your holiday season. That's what November, December is for. Again, we are Balaji and Priya. Very blessed to be sponsored by Senthil and Radhika. Sriram said Harshandini, Rajan, Nisha. Sad and Leena is in India. And I know Srini and Kavita is traveling for their vacation on Sunday. So everybody is excited about their holiday season, I guess. But we are excited. We are, personally, we are not traveling anywhere, but possibly we might be going to Puerto Rico. It depends on what's happening.
No, it's not for honeymoon.
Not,
I'm going with Sudarshan and Priya. So it's totally definitely not. Sudarshan definitely honeymoon. Yeah, he has other agendas actually.
So yeah, we might. Louis and Wilma, they are traveling to Puerto Rico to visit their family, and they want to go 1,000 TV. So they're going to do some meet and greet, some plans, and it's a good market to expand our business. So we're planning to go there too. But we are so excited about this. What's happening in our business? Every day there's a lot of hustle and huddle happening in our home team with respect to the business. But we are so excited because I love the first day of the month. How many of you love that? Right?
Yeah.
Everybody. And we see personally the commitment in each IBO is increasing, and that reflects in our volume too. And our goal, and the other reason why I always like the first week of the month is basically we get to meet our mentors, Kumar and Anjali. That's a very special time that we have with them, and we pick their brains. This month was very special. We had a lot of good advice, good nuggets from them, And one thing that I learned is, we were just talking roughly about, casually about investments, portfolios, and whoa, their thinking is like somewhere there, and we haven't even, caught up to this level. So we were talking about some investment, we were asking some questions, and amazing guys. I'll tell you, the one thing that you should never take it for granted from this business is mentorship, because it's like an ocean, abundance of knowledge, abundance of I don't know how to say, your life is so unlimited when you talk to your upline. Possibility, like Kumar said, right, unlimited possibilities. It is really true. Every time we go there and we come back with a renewed commitment, and our dreams are always expanded. So we are very thankful for that. And but I know Balaji has a lot more to share. But I personally, right now my focus is filling up the pipeline, get your width going. That's the only way to earn our stripes. That's what I feel. And see, it's not about how many meetings you attend. Because open meeting is important, Pase is important, DB, it's all great, because that's where you get your excitement, your learning. But it's not about how many meetings you attend. It's about how many meetings are you doing, right? That's where the growth is happening. You're growing personally and you're growing your business. That should be the mark that we all should, identify, or rate yourself. How many meetings am I doing? And we are we've become very strict on ourselves to see, what is our trademark right there, even before we teach others, right? We've become very strict about ourselves now. So that should be the mantra, because the secret, I was talking to Nick, we were talking, right, Nick and Stephanie? It's a sheer work ethic. Nothing but a bulldog, like she said, lunatic. That's the beautiful adjective. That's a total work ethic. You have to be like that. No matter what's coming, what's going on. And it's not easy, because sometimes what happens, what I feel, our good life is the biggest enemy for our great life. Everybody in this room, hands down, you're making 100K minimum. And a lot of people, I was talking to somebody, I don't know, last week. Somebody was asking me, I can't believe only Nick and Stephanie's team is growing. And I took a step back and I thought about it. Why did the person even ask that question? Because it's about our self-growth, right? Because see, I personally feel that we have to believe in ourselves. You can be, like Kumar always says, right, don't make gods out of people. You can't be so wow about others' growth. I'm super happy for everybody's growth. But at the same time, we have that belief. Belief is cultivated within us, because we can create it.
Yep.
I was reading this article about Elon Musk, and does he even build or creating ideas for dollars now? Not even a chance. That is passion, right? So it's about what we want in our life. So be very clear, be very fanatic about what you want in your life and go for it. That's what, trust me, I'm very uncomfortable sometimes talking about it, because I want to show you guys result with our personal growth. Trust me, it's coming. But we are happy, we are getting there. But Balaji and I, we have to work on ourselves. There's a lot of growth that I personally need to, grow. It's amazing, right? I was listening to one of the talk by Kumar. It's called self-awareness. And I was, I can't have an awareness of a cockroach. And immediately switched my mindset. Oh, I should not be like this. And every time, when you, and I see, and one thing that personally what I feel, if you keep coming to the system, and sometimes when you're slipping down the lane, you should know, right? You should know, and you have to carry yourself and come back and say, this is not me, and grow yourself. The most important thing, even before your external growth, your group growth, personal growth is the most important thing. And I'm personally improving on it, and I'm proud of the fact I'm on track on it right now. But everybody can improve on it. Nick and Stephanie was asking her, what are some of your non-negotiables on a daily basis for you to have this amazing growth? She said first is obviously drawing, BMPs, CDs, books. And the other thing she said is, drawing our group out. Now they have hundreds of people, but she draws every circle in her group. And that's creating an awareness of what you have and what you can actually expand. I never did every day, now I'm going to do because something that I learned, But it's about, that's when I'm saying it's all law of attraction. It's about creating awareness within you that's what you want, right? So I don't know, I just took it off, but I am so excited because I know great things are going to happen for us, or for all of us. This 2019 New Year is going to be super exciting. People are there long distance. Just stick with your uplines. It's Srini and Kavita's team is humming right now, obviously. From where are they, Srini?
I don't know, many places.
Okay. So I know there are many places people are watching, and just stick with your goals. And first of all, have a goal, volume goal, your network goal. That's the most important thing. But we are excited.
Awesome.
Balaji, I'm telling you, I'm so proud of him. He has changed a lot, and that is the reason I know that we are going diamond. So proud of you, and thank you, Sriram and Vidya, for awesome presentation.
Yeah.
Great presentation. They always do a great job. She calls me every day. We talk our personal life about every day. We have things to take care at home, but at the end of the conversation, we always talk about business, and I know they're working on it. So very proud of you. And thank you, Ravi and Sindhu, for great hosting. Ravi always makes sure that whenever he sees me, he say hi. Always. But thank you, Ravi and Sindhu. And Sindhu, thank you for always your smile. Very excited.
Awesome.
Woo!
Awesome. Good. See, the only way you can tell you can do justice for Sriram and Vidya's presentation is when you grow at least one new hair. Forget the hair. Forget the hair. Buy all that. Yeah, that is true. So, and you can come as a testimony to say. So, good. But how many guys enjoyed the Nick and Steph's open and training?
Yeah,
awesome. That was one awesome guy. Special shout out to Abhay and Akansha.
Yeah.
Because they qualified. Remember the qualification for the night owl was 10 process appointments.
Yeah.
Okay, that was actual qualification. They fought it out, and they did 10 process appointments before the before the plan actually, which is good. See, that is exactly what it takes to make things happen in this business. Sometimes when you are creating a mess out of, you don't know what the heck you are doing, but you are doing it because you want it bad enough, growth comes out of that part. You really don't plan it out. You just set a goal and you have no idea, you are just going for it, it's going to come. Probably you might not get the results out of what you did out of those 10, but then the next few you are doing, you will get the reward. No? But if you have not even fought for it, then there is not even any chance of growth. That's something which I definitely want you guys this year, set a goal and you go for it. Okay, now, how many of you guys here want to qualify for the 1000 rupee leadership?
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
Just Gaurav, because the qualification is a very good qualification actually.
Yes.
It is 3 HTP legs and 1000 PV.
Yeah.
Okay? So it means everybody here, so it means first of all, not everybody here is qualified. Okay? There's a lot more people who have to actually qualify for the 1000 PV leadership. Now, today is what? November 16th. So you exactly have 2 months to qualify for the 1000 PV leadership. Okay?
But it is and or or?
And. It's not or, it's and. Okay?
New qualifiers.
Well, don't take it. Kumar said no. I spoke to Kumar. Kumar said no.
Yeah.
Why? 3 months. See, it's your business, right? Why would you not take 1000 PV with 3 HTP legs? Why would you not fight for it? Why would you want to take the easy route? Well, if Kumar eases out, at the end, say, you know what, if you are a first 1000 PV, first time you are qualifying 1000 PV, you are allowed to come in, then it's okay. But at least you will feel good because you fought tooth and nail. True? That's the goal. See, you starting with that mentality is not good. Because you have already given up on the 3 HTP. Forget about it, you are not doing it. And Kumar, if at all he eases out, let me tell you what he leaves out for. He leaves out for the first 1000 PV qualifiers. People who are already qualified, you have no other choice. You have to qualify with 3 HTP experience. Okay? So let's not even take that route of thinking, okay, let me take the route of just doing 1000 PV and qualifying. Well, you are not growing. Okay? So I'm going to give you a game plan. See, because when you have a goal, when you have that, okay, I need to qualify, suddenly you don't know what to do. Well, you just go crazy about doing things. How about we put together a small game plan for the next 2 months. Okay? Me and Priya are going to follow this too, because we want to qualify. I promise you, we will qualify with 3 brand new HTP legs for this qualification. Yeah. Creating 1000 PV outside of what we have from these 3 new HTP legs. It's a promise from Balaji and Priya. You can take it to the bank. But the question is this though. You got to, everybody here who's brand new, who doesn't even have 1 HTP leg. I'm going to give a game plan for those people. So it means if you already have 1 HTP leg, you are good. You are already taken care. Okay? And I want also to talk about the volume aspect also. Creating a fresh 1000 PV out of whatever you have. How about that? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's do for it. Okay. Now, so today is what? November? 16, right? November 16 to Jan 19. So you actually have 2 days extra. You know why this 2 days extra is for? If you have 0 contacts in your list right now, time to go out. You have 2 extra days for you to get up to speed for your 2 months give. Okay? So certain things you want to take into consideration, right? No social media contacts here. I am not giving you a game plan for social media contact. The reason why? Because I don't know the numbers. You might have to sit and contact 50 people to actually really get the ball rolling out. No, I really cannot tell. But one thing I can tell you is this. For a face-to-face contact, it's in your control. True. Okay? So, social media is all icing on the cake, which if you get extra, it's good. But then do not compare the results what you get out of social media with this Balaji, I did this. It's not counted. Okay? It's a pure face-to-face. So now, so you have an extra 2 days too.
Can you use a different ink version?
Should use a black.
Is it okay?
Black.
Yeah, that's good. Green's good.
Green's good.
Okay. So you have to this is month 1, okay?
Balaji, can you get it? Can you put the board?
Huh?
Push the table
Board.
to the back.
Board
Okay.
in front.
The board is-
Get the board to center.
So this is month 1. Okay, so you have 2 extra days. 2 extra days is to do what? Bump your contacts. So if you have 0 contacts in your list, okay, this weekend is the time to catch up on it. Go meet as many number of people as possible, conversation, okay, and drop the message. Okay, so this is what we are going to
I
do.
like
The-
what Nick said, right? Even if you're doing a social media contact, take your laptop and go to Starbucks, sit there and do the social media contact.
Yeah.
That's true.
Don't do it.
Well, he's basically saying, hey, dude,
Go
go
and
out
meet
and
people.
contact people. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
In a nice way, he actually put it, right? So, month 1, your goal. See, remember I talked about setting goals in your mind. So, when you set a goal in your mind, you are actually going towards that goal. If you don't have an action plan, then you are actually randomly throwing it up, doing 1000 PV 3 STP legs. So let's have a game plan in place in our mind. Let's have numbers. Okay. So our goal is to have at least 30 face-to-face contacts in the first month. Okay. See, when I say face-to-face contact, 30 face-to-face means 30 you will not get it by having 30 conversations. Okay. So it means you might have to do maybe 55 conversations. See, today I spoke to around 4 people. I got one number. Not that I actually had the good conversation with these people. But then somehow I didn't feel right in terms of they were not open. The way they talk, they are all well set. And they said, no man, I'm very happy. So basically it's just a conversation. You could have gotten number, hey, are you open? I could have somehow got the number, but then that really does not count. Okay? So it's a proper 30
PTMs.
30
Numbers.
30 face-to-face numbers. Okay? So that's the first goal. It's 30 face-to-face numbers. Okay? Now, what this will yield you? When you do 30 face-to-face, a proper qualified DTM. See, if you approach this business with the same mindset of how you are building the previous way of building the business, out of 30 face-to-face contacts, you'll be lucky if you show 10 plans. Okay? Because it's not a proper qualified contact. Okay? But if you actually do the way how we actually talk about in the process, a 30 proper DTM will lead to at least 20 MG1s. Face to face. Okay? So, you will do at least 20 MG1s. I am giving 10 leverage out. You are not getting numbers, or they are not picking up the call. But over time, minimum of 15, 20 MG1s you will be doing it properly. Okay? Now,
How do you take this?
Keep the cap closed.
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Black is dead.
So you have 20 MG1s you are doing. Now, if you are not able to get 20 MG1s, see, you will know your numbers. Once you are basically having you are doing 5 calls, and you are translating it to maybe 2 appointments. That means your number is not catching up. So you probably bump up your face to face. Okay? So you will know your numbers once you start to actually do it. But on an average, if you are doing everything right, this is what the numbers in the new processes it should be. Okay? Now if you do 20 MG1s, okay, I would say on an average, right, 10 to 12 would turn into MG2s. Most of the people you lose is right here in the new process. Okay? So you will get 10 to 12. Now again, same way, if you do not get to that number, bump up your MG1s more MG1s. Okay? So 10 to 12 MG2s will happen. From 10 to 12 MG2s, right? You will have at least 8 to 10 BP1s. See, in my experience, right, if people come to MG2s, 90% of the people come to BP1s. Okay, because you have actually prepared these people when they come from MG2 to BP1. MG2 will never happen, first of all. If people have not read the books or it will never happen. But if MG2 happens, 90 to 90% of the time, it will lead to a BP1, guaranteed. Okay? So, 8 to 10 people come to BP1s. Now, after that, right, guess what? You will have 6 to 8 people go to FT1. Why? Because you will again, once people hear network marketing, they come with the stigma, you again lose maybe 3 people, 3 or 4 people. That's fine. Okay? So you get to around 6 to 8 FT1s. Now from 6 to 8 FT1s, right? Now this is the beauty of the new system, you know. See, previously you will have 4 to 6 people get to BP2. Okay? See, the number of people you'll be losing as you get more closer to the launch will be actually getting reducer and reducer. Okay? From 4 to 6 people, right? You will have 3 to 5 get to FT2, and then you will have 1 to 2 launch. If you have 1 launch out of 30 contacts, in the second month, law of averages, you will get to 2, you will have 100% 2 launches. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But the deal is this though. You got to have this going. Second month, because you have been doing this, you know what will happen? Your everything, your skill set, everything will get fine-tuned to the max. Okay? Second month, there is no doubts about it. You will have at least 2 launches. If you have only 1 launch out of this entire process, in the first month. So second month, let's say you have 2 launches, 2 people launch. You have 3 HTTP legs coming to the conference. Okay? These people would have not done 150 PV. Probably. They would have just got registered and they probably will have the 60 PV done and they are honoring legs. They came to the conference. Okay? So you qualified for the first half of what? The qualification, which is the 3 HTTP leg. Right? Now, when you have 3 HTTP leg in the month of January, what will happen is this. This is you. You have 1 HTTP leg, 2 HTTP leg, and the third one. What is the minimum they will be doing that month to qualify? 150 PV minimum, but it may again vary. Some people might go 200, another person will be 150. So on an average, this will give you 600 PV. Plus your 300 is 900 PV. You will be short of 100 PV for qualifying for the 1000 PV leadership, which you will figure it out. This is out of, you don't even, I'm talking about somebody who is just brand new, who is sitting here, wants to qualify, can do this. So it means next 2 months, you have to run on steroids if you want to really qualify for the 1000 PV leadership.
Yes.
Okay? The least, see, don't, if you think that you already have 2 legs, it's only 1 person, so I can reduce. Guess what? You're building your business. So you probably will have, if you're 2, you probably will have 5 by the time January ends. Okay? So, guys, let me tell you, anybody here, everybody here should qualify, should actually give fresh blood into the team by having 3 brand new HTTP legs coming. I'll tell you what will happen. If everybody here qualifies, Srini will have a problem. This Pase meeting will not fill. We probably will have a problem. This room is not enough to hold. We'll be the talk of the town. Woo! Here you go, Srinivas. Yep. Team will be the talk of the town in the 1000 PV leadership. Will everybody do it? No. But people who want to do it bad enough, they'll get this done. That's how simple it is, guys, to qualify. All it takes now is your heart. Next 2 months, put everything on hold. Like you know, the horse has this rudders on. Just put it up. All you should see is 1000 PV with 3 legs. Brand new legs sitting. You can get it done. And I believe everybody here should qualify, because it's not going to be a smooth ride for everybody here to qualify for 1000 PV leadership this time. Let me tell you, Kumar is not in a mood to below the standards for people. Okay, if it's not a 3 HTTP, particularly if you're already 1000 PV qualifier, he is never going to down the this one qualification for less than 3 HTP, guaranteed. Okay, so let's take it serious for the next 2 months.
Actually, 3 HTP is easier than 1000 PV.
Exactly, it's easier. The beauty is if you do 3 HTP, your 1000 PV will automatically be done. That's the beauty of it. You don't need to worry about, oh God, should I focus on 1000 PV or should I focus on 3 HTP? You have to focus on 3 HTP. 1000 PV is automatic. It will automatically be done. 1000 PV, you don't need to focus on what should I sell, what should I retail. No, you don't need to. All you need to focus right now on the 3 HTP legs. Period. Your 1000 PV will automatically be done. So guys, I'm telling you, do whatever it takes. Let's make it happen. Let's just rock the 1000 PV leadership this time.
Yeah.
With people, lot of people qualifying from this team.
Tomorrow is BBS.
And tomorrow we have new people coming to the BBS. We'll be there. Well, whether you have new people or not, our upline is doing the BBS. Kumaranju.
Yeah.
It's right in Edison. If you are not doing anything, well, even if you are doing anything, finish it up and be there. Because Kumaranju, I'm telling you, they are masters in weaving the story plus talking about the process steps in terms of the mindset, how to do it. So, let's have some great time.
Right. Awesome, Balaji. Rocket.